Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Thank you for tuning in. Today's crypto in focus is Basic Attention Token, or BAT, which is involved in blockchain-based digital advertising, and I will also discuss this privacy-focused open source web browser called Brave, which rewards users in BAT. So BAT itself is currently 31st on the list of cryptos based on circulating market cap. It sits at 26 cents and has a market cap of $392.8 million US dollars. Now, before continuing, a quick summary of what is in store for today's video. And if you haven't done so already, click subscribe and follow the channel to stay up to date with my latest videos. I'll talk a bit more about the price data. I'll elaborate on Brave, BAT and the use cases, some relevant news, ways to store your BAT and where to purchase it, two price analyses, and towards the end, I will include a news article on a different crypto topic and a general market update. And this must be said, none of the information or opinions provided in this video should be taken as financial advice. Please always do your own research, and I am not a financial advisor. Now, continuing with BAT, some of the key features of the crypto: got open source, transparent, decentralized, and efficient. There is also the white paper and an additional document about token velocity. I'll discuss the former later in the video. BAT is designed to improve the efficiency of digital advertising by producing a new token that can be exchanged between publishers, advertisers, and users. And all of this is on the Ethereum blockchain. So this is what is called an ERC20 token. So the token can be used to obtain a variety of advertising and attention-based services on the BAT platform. Here are some of the key challenges as outlined by the team behind BAT. In their words, users are abused. In other words, the current system is shortchanging users, especially when it comes to bombarding them with advertising. It's draining battery, it's using up a lot of data, and privacy is being compromised in the form of trackers. According to their website, malware is up 132% in 1 year. Publishers are hurting because major players in the space are taking up huge amounts of ad revenue, and that's limiting the flexibility of publishers and their income as a result. Additionally, advertisers are losing. So what BAT has done, in combination with Brave browser or Brave software, introducing decentralized, transparent digital ad exchange based on Ethereum. To avoid repetition, this is pretty much summarizing what I just spoke about. This expands on how it works and how users, advertisers, and publishers will benefit from that. And I just want to mention as well, as a side note, so I've been using Brave for about a year now. I really like it. There are a couple of shortcomings that I want to address, so stay tuned if you want to find out exactly what I think of this after 12 months of using it frequently on my phone and my computer. The good thing is it's very user-friendly. It's built on Chromium, so that is the basis for Google Chrome as well. In brief, it's easy to switch to Brave browser. It's simple to use. Look, it works pretty well. It works pretty well overall. Tying into BAT, or the crypto, who gets what? So these tokens can be used for premium content or services on the BAT platform. You can also redeem these tokens through a third party as well, but that's a separate process. Publishers will, as part of this service, receive the lion's share of the total ad revenue. We anticipate that users will also donate back some tokens to publishers, further increasing their revenue. More privacy and less fraud. So this ties in with this feature here. I haven't seen this on any other browser. Most likely, browsers have started to incorporate something along these lines and giving users more autonomy in regards to trying to maintain some privacy. The good thing is here, at least, you can easily turn these on and off. So for those not looking at the screen, you can control whether you're blocking trackers and scripts or if you want to allow them, and cookies as well. So Brave rewards, for those who are not familiar with this whole system. So by default, you're blocking ads. So what you can choose to do, well, you can opt in to view up to 5 ads per hour. In the bottom right hand corner, you'll get a notification. So if you click on it, you then earn your free BAT. The ads are fairly relevant, generally speaking. It's, at least from my experience, a lot of this is tech-based. So if you want a deal for a VPN, or there are quite a few charities that feature in here, some other independent and open source projects, or crypto hardware wallets, there are more and more advertisers getting involved in that. Anyway, in a nutshell, there is that. What you can do as well, so it's very easy to tip content creators. I'll give you an example. Over time, when you accumulate enough BAT, you can cash out, or you can opt to donate some of it if you want to. For example, I use quite a bit of content from Crypto Slate, so what I'll do, I'll send them a tip as a thank you and cheers to them. So keep an eye out for Brave Verified Creator. If you want, you can also tip people on Twitter as well. And something that I just remembered. So when you get an ad, you get, say, between 0.05 and 0.1 BAT per ad, at least from my experience, based on where you live. I wonder if everyone around the world gets the same reward or proportionately less. If you are willing to, then please let me know where you're based and how much BAT are you receiving for each ad that you view. Say if someone gets 20 cents a day from viewing ads, 20 cents in one of the poorest countries in the world would be worth a huge amount of money compared to 20 cents for someone in Australia, Switzerland, Norway, so on and so forth. BAT or Brave were giving away bonus tokens as like little promotions here and there, but I think they've stopped doing that. But don't quote me on that. So moving on to news, and these two articles here from CCN and Crypto Slate, which speak about Wikipedia joining the list of verified Brave publishers, and how that's big news, especially as it is one of the major companies or organizations based on Alexa rank. Other than this, so this is from Decrypt and it's titled Privacy Browser Brave Under Fire for Violating Users' Trust. In a nutshell, and I encourage you to read this article for more info. Now, Brave had been offering these affiliate links, getting some commission in return. So it lists Binance, Coinbase, and Trezor. And the company's CEO and co-founder, which is Brendan Eich, who was also involved in Mozilla Firefox, he apologized and promised that there will be no more links to this. So someone using Brave Browser posted this on Twitter where they said, so when you are using the Brave Browser and type in Binance.us, you end up getting redirected to Binance.us and then a referral link, so that affiliate link there. Brendan Eich chimed in and responded to people's concerns or doubts they had about the integrity of the browser. Additionally, there was this announcement from Brave on the 9th of June titled On Partner Referral Codes in Brave Suggested Sites. To highlight some key points from this announcement here, it says, what we intended is shown by this example with keyword prefix ledger typed into Brave. You get ledger at the top, and they do make it clear. It says here, note that we are not a paid search partner of Google. The alternative completion is an affiliate coded URL for a specific ledger product, which the user is free to select or ignore. What we did not intend was the wrong default shown here. Again, in their words, for those not looking at the screen, as soon as you type in Binance or Binance.us, first option is a referral link. So if anyone were to purchase crypto using that, then Brave would get a little bit of commission from that. Now, as an assurance, they've mentioned, and I do quote, again, we apologize to our users for this error, and we wanted to share more about how we will ensure that this does not happen again. The good news is that this does not compromise user privacy, nor does it reveal any personal information. The affiliate code identifies Brave to the partner. It does not identify the user or anyone else. We promise never to add anything to the default completion for URLs typed into the address bar. End quote there. It also shows here that you can turn off the suggested sites in autocomplete suggestions. People make mistakes. They need to ensure this does not happen again. If they're serious about creating a browser that's going to benefit users, in addition to advertisers and publishers, they need to refrain from doing that. I believe they've got the message and they won't do that anymore. Actions speak louder than words. Whilst I'm on the topic of criticizing Brave or Basic Attention Token, I think this is somewhat beyond their control. Okay, something else that I find frustrating is that if I want to withdraw funds, I need to do so through this website called Uphold. I'm not having a go specifically at Uphold. It's just the process you need to follow. If you want to obtain your funds, you need to verify your identity. To their defense, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but what I think is the case, to be able to legitimately operate, they have been required by law, whether it's in the USA or another jurisdiction, as part of KYC, AML. For those who are not familiar with these terms, it's know your customer and anti-money laundering laws to see who's getting what, and I'm sure this also comes down to taxation. Anyhow, how they say, here's how to verify your identity. When you sign up, we collect your legal name, date of birth, and phone number. This helps protect you from fraud and keep our community safe. you don't have to verify your identity until you withdraw or send funds to other people. Unless if you tip, and then you can circumvent this ID verification. To become a verified user, you'll need to provide your current residential address, one of the following valid photo IDs, and a live selfie. I do not feel comfortable giving over these details. It's got nothing to do with Uphold specifically. It's just I've already done this on another service to purchase crypto, and I don't want to go through the process again. However, as I've said to you, this is not financial advice. Please always do your own research. I'm sure many people have followed this and there haven't been issues, but it's just not my cup of tea. Anyway, you be the judge. If you're happy with what they're offering, you want the free BAT and all that jazz, by all means, I mean, you do you. Simple. That's one thing. The second point, now on a different topic, this is the dilemma with the system. It's useful where you've got privacy shields and you're not being tracked. The thing that's frustrating is if you are a content creator, for example, a news website, and you've got ads that are being blocked, then you're losing out on revenue. So what I tend to do is for certain websites, I'll lower the shields and ensure that they get some income from ads. Look, it's a minor criticism and at least it can be overcome, but the reason I'm mentioning this is many people don't consider this, and I'm not having a go at them. Many of these free websites rely on some advertising or affiliate links or some other form of revenue without it costing the user, at least not directly with money. But anyway, now that's been said, let's jump over to different ways you can store your crypto. And starting off with the option that I'm most familiar with, Ledger. There are various Ledger devices you can use to store your crypto. Jumping over to supported coins and tokens, so BAT is available through Ledger Live, My Ether Wallet, and My Crypto. Now, My Ether Wallet was the original Ethereum wallet. The most common, or at least a common way to access your ERC20 tokens. So you could access funds through various wallets listed here, including a selection of hardware wallets. This is still available, but what I find is Ledger Live is the most convenient option. Beyond Ledger, there is Trezor. It's like the second most popular choice to be able to store your crypto offline in a secure manner. Jumping over to the list of supported cryptos, scrolling down the list of supported coins and tokens, so BAT is available on both Trezor devices and is accessible via the Trezor Beta wallet. Now, something I've noticed in terms of other ways of storing your BAT, if we go to Exodus, this is a very popular choice amongst people in regards to using desktop, mobile, and hardware wallets, specifically Trezor. So if I look at the list of supported cryptos, if I click on BAT, it shows full support and it's got mobile, desktop, and support for Trezor. For some reason, this didn't list Exodus here, even though it's listed for several other cryptos, especially the major ones. Your next choice is, well, it appears to be a good option. I haven't used it before, but from what I've seen, just based on first impressions and from other people's feedback, it's fairly comprehensive with the supported cryptos, sleek, user-friendly, and I'm glad they've got support for hardware wallets. Hopefully, well, just to give people more options, it would be useful if other crypto hardware wallets link up with Exodus down the track. I'm sure over time that will happen. The next option is a lesser known one, but just for variety, I'm throwing this in. Bitbox 2, which is from Shift Crypto. Two main options here. You've got the multi-edition and the Bitcoin only option. So if we scroll down, supported cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and ERC20 tokens. So BAT being one of the plethora of ERC20 tokens there. Back to My Ether wallet, there were other hardware wallets listed there if you want to be able to access your Ethereum or ERC20 tokens, so that's something to look into if you are interested. Someone has previously asked me about paper wallets. I would not recommend them for ERC20 tokens. You can choose to create your own wallet through My Ether wallet as well. There are plenty of secure options out there to be able to store your ERC20 tokens or just cryptos in general. I encourage you to look further into these to determine what will work best for you. As I mentioned, ways to purchase BAT. If we go back to Coin Paprika, if we scroll down to exchanges, it will tell you the major options available and the fiat trading pairs on the different exchanges out there. Here are some options for those not looking at the screen. You've got Binance, CoinEx, Coinbase. There, I'm not too familiar with the others. There's also the list of markets. You can purchase BAT through Coinbase as well. There's Huobi, BitMEX, OKEX. There's some other major options out there. Now that's been said, let's have a look at my price analyses. Okay, a quick summary before we continue. To clarify, it says here circulating supply of 1.5 billion BAT. So this is purely hypothetical. For simplicity, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to stick with this figure. Just a quick recap. The all-time high at 98 cents. Token, this was back in January 2018. Today's price on the 28th of June, so we are currently at about 26 cents per BAT. The circulating market cap is roughly $387 million. The circulating supply of 1.473 billion and the total supply of 1.5 million tokens. Moving forward, $2 per BAT is my first price target. Just over double the all-time high. This would equal 3 billion in circulating market cap. I think it's fairly likely to achieve this. What I generally do as well, just for your reference, if those who are new to my videos or the channel, for the first two predictions, I also include, well, what I believe is a potential overall crypto market cap. If I had to make a guess, I would say $1.2 trillion in overall market caps. At the time of BAT's peak, which also coincided with the all-time highs of many other cryptos, crypto market cap peaked at about $830 to $850 billion, depending on where you look. Because this is a lower capped crypto, if we were to achieve those all-time highs again and probably eclipse them, I believe those with a much lower market cap as opposed to Bitcoin or Ethereum will rise at a faster rate. That is why I'm predicting 1.2 trillion at this price point. Another thing to bear in mind is thinking of the competition, as I usually mention in my other videos. In the grand scheme of things, Brave is still tiny compared to its competitors. Now, I'm not trying to disparage them. I have a lot of faith in BAT and Brave. I use Brave frequently. It is one of my favorite browsers. Despite the criticisms I mentioned before, I think it is much better than a lot of the current options we have. Given time, $2 should be easily achievable, personally. Just not financial advice, of course, but that's what I believe. And even the next target of $10 per BAT, which would translate into $15 billion in circulating market cap, it's a significant amount of money, but I don't think it's difficult to reach this. Brave would have to climb in the list of preferred browsers. It would need to get more advertisers and publishers on board, and I assume gradually that will occur with some organic growth of the project and the crypto, in tandem with better awareness of cryptocurrencies as well. If I were to guess the overall crypto market cap at this point, I would say $3.3 trillion US dollars. Again, this is assuming that BAT would rise quicker than a lot of other cryptos. Something else I like to think about as well. There are many cryptos in the top 15 or 20 that should not be up there. Without naming names, or at least if you've seen my channel for long enough, you'll know which ones I don't think should be up there because I just don't mention them. Don't really think much of them. For my next price target, let's have a look. Okay, $20 per BAT. Now, this is getting quite ambitious. To be fair, this is, 20x from the all-time high. And at present, that would involve a price increase by about 77 times from where we are now. In spite of this, once again, the low circulating market cap is advantageous. So this would result in $30 billion in circulating market cap, at least at this specific supply. What combination of factors could lead it to this price from where we are now? Well, in a nutshell, increasing popularity of Brave, improved utility of the BAT token, so adding on to what they've done now, getting those partnerships, general crypto adoption, so an increased, a greater interest in the market from both retail and institutional investors will help, and improved education about BAT and other cryptos. All of these things combined could get the price up here. This is definitely not far-fetched, but I think BAT could do it. If not in the next bull run, probably in the following one. Again, not financial advice. I know I have to repeat this. Because of volatility in the space, people can get carried away or could have unrealistic expectations. Again, these are all hypotheticals, and you should determine whether this is plausible or not under the circumstances. $40 per BAT would be $60 billion in circulating market cap. I would never rule that out. I watch other crypto channels and BAT is mentioned as one of these wildcards, depending on where you look. Whether you've watched a YouTube video, you've read a blog, or a mainstream media source has mentioned BAT, is mentioned favorably, generally speaking. $40. Another thing, another option to explore that I haven't mentioned yet, there is always the possibility that one of the established browsers, you've got Chrome, Safari, I think Microsoft Edge, and there's a new one, and maybe even Firefox potentially, Opera, and so on. Could they partner with BAT? Could they partner with another token doing something similar to BAT, and then could they have more success? At the moment, at least, it appears as though BAT and Brave have some kind of exclusivity agreement, or again, don't quote me on that, but from what I've seen, the two mention each other a lot. I haven't seen anyone else potentially partnering with BAT. I mean, I could be wrong. Well, I hope both Brave and BAT thrive in the future. Interesting times ahead, not just with crypto, but what's happening around the world. I'm curious to see what happens in the next 12 to 18 months. The last option to explore, how likely is it for BAT to crash to $0 per token? With most price analysis videos, I generally throw in this option to play devil's advocate. I doubt this would happen. I believe BAT will do well. I don't see why it wouldn't. The affiliate link issue rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Having said that, I think they will redeem themselves and it will attract new users. There was an article, I'll share it in the comments section. It was about the number of monthly active users. There seems to be this constant increase in more and more people using the browser, and as a result, it's going to raise awareness about BAT. Advertisers will also be exposed to BAT and providing an alternative to what we've got. Before wrapping up the video, I mentioned the price of BAT relative to the US dollar. However, to give you an alternate scenario, and I'm just going to skim through this, it's to compare BAT with another crypto. So in this case, we're going to denominate BAT relative to Bitcoin. We've still got the US dollar value there, but it's to get you thinking how BAT will compare to Bitcoin or any other crypto. You can readily substitute this with Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, whatever you please. What's the value if you buy X number of these in US dollars, and what is the potential future value at 35k or 65k Bitcoin? So I have that there, and something I wanted to mention as well, in case you have no idea what a Satoshi is. A Satoshi is the denomination of Bitcoins. So 100 million Satoshis is worth one Bitcoin. As I mentioned earlier in the video, there's a news article that I'll quickly touch on before talking about the general crypto prices or a market update. Users can now buy Bitcoin with cash in Australia post offices. Recent reports have it that Australians can now pay for Bitcoin at the country's post offices. This is a result of a newly formed partnership between Australia Post and the local cryptocurrency exchange bitcoin.com.au. I won't read through the rest of this. I encourage you to do so instead. In the process, it should help raise the profile of the crypto. It's the same thing with that announcement we had a few weeks back with Coca-Cola in Australia and New Zealand. At vending machines dispensing Coca-Cola or their products, you can pay with Bitcoin. Another great way to raise the profile of crypto assets. Let me know if your country has something similar where you can purchase Bitcoin at your post office or a supermarket or anything like that. I'm sure there are other cases out there. But well done to Australia Post. Okay, to wrap up the video, a quick market update courtesy of Coin Paprika. Let's refresh the page. The price is as follows, and it is currently 11:56 a.m. UTC on Monday, the 29th of June, 2020. Cryptos as follows. Bitcoin at $9,124 per BTC. Ethereum at $224. XRP at 17 cents. Litecoin at $41 per LTC, Binance Coin at $15.35, EOS at $2.35, Cardano ADA at 8 cents, and Shelly mainnet will be launching in the coming weeks, so definitely stay tuned for that. Tezos at $2.37, Chainlink at $4.48 per link, Stellar at 6 cents, and Monero at $63 per XMR, Neo at just above $10. We've got Dash at $67.55. IOTA at 20 cents. VeChain at 0.8 of a cent. A couple more. Amize Go at $1.39. And one that I've been keeping an eye out on is Lend. They'll be featuring in one of my upcoming videos, most likely, just below 12 cents. It's down quite a bit over the past 7 days. However, it has had a very good run 2020. So there are the prices, courtesy of Coin Paprika. That is a wrap for the BAT and Brave browser video. What are your thoughts about the crypto and the browser and all of the other information that I've spoken about in the video? How high will the prices go in 2020, 21 and beyond? What are your thoughts about all of that? What about this partnership as well with Australia Post? If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my latest videos, and don't forget to smash the bell icon as well. Stay tuned. If you have something to say or you just want to say g'day, by all means, feel free to leave your feedback in the comments section. Share this as well with anyone who you believe will benefit from this video. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. I will talk to you soon. Stay safe and take it easy. See you later.